Hi, my name is Kyle and I'm with McCaw Property Management, and we manage rental properties all over North Texas. And one of the common questions we get from new clients or people that are just kind of asking questions about owning rental property is, what kind of flooring do you put into a rental house? And it's on the surface, it sounds like a very simple answer. Throw some cheap carpet in there, but that's really not the best solution. What we've learned over doing this since 2003 is you need a durable product that's going to last more than 1 or 2, 3 tenants, and you want something that's cost efficient. So fortunately, with the technology that we have today, the flooring options are much more broad than they were when I got in the business in 2003. So to kind of give you an idea what we're doing in most properties in the wet areas and then in the living areas is we'll do a vinyl plank. And there's 3 types of vinyl plank that I can really think of off the top of my head. One is going to be your cheapest option. I do not encourage you to go this route, but a lot of your do-it-yourselfer people, some of the people that just cut corners, they'll use this peel and stick flooring. It's very, very thin, but the challenge is it's going to show all the imperfections of your flooring. But the second thing, which is more important, is this peel and stick. The stick does not always stick, and it doesn't stay down very well, and it'll come up over time and then it'll just look horrible. So that's not the best option. The option that we typically go for is going to be a glue down version. Now this is a kind of it has a rubber plastic feel, I guess you would say, but you can get this with any kind of design. Wood flooring looks are the most common. They'll even come textured, so they'll feel like wood, they'll look like wood. It's funny, people won't even notice that it's not wood flooring until they get down on their hands and knees and start scraping on it. But this stuff lasts, and we go with the glue down pretty often because it's pretty economical. And what'll happen is the back has a lot of texture to it, so we'll put a specific glue on the floor, let it set for a second, and then we'll put down the planks. We'll do all the wet areas and common areas with this vinyl plank, and this will last for a significant period of time. We've had people use and abuse their flooring, and all you got to do is wipe it, maybe even put a little mop and glow on it, and it'll sparkle and shine again. Another thing about this flooring is that, heaven forbid something did happen. Let's say somebody just got some knives out and just started cutting away at it, or if they had a hot iron and it melted it, you can just take this one plank off and put a new plank down because it'll fit, and you're gonna have you wanna have an extra box maybe sitting in the attic or the garage so that it'll match, and you just put it right back down. So it's an easy fix, very economical. The third, which is getting to be more and more popular because the technology's caught up with it, is gonna be a click lock version. This is gonna be a thicker plank, and the reason it's thicker is because they have a little click lock mechanism on the side where each piece can just lock into the next one. There's some good benefits of this. Is if your floor is not perfectly smooth, this will kind of hide that, and then on the glue down you'll see those little ripples in the floor if it's not perfect. You can use some techniques to even those out, but we'll ignore that for now. But this is gonna be a little thicker version, so it'll hide. A lot of times you'll have maybe on the back, like this has a little cork bottom, that'll kind of muffle the sound also. So this is kind of like, we used to think of laminate, the cheap laminate stuff that would just come apart when it got wet. This will not. This is a waterproof product. This is kind of a plastic manufactured item with basically a photograph laminated onto it, and then there's a clear kind of a wax coating almost, or clear plastic that goes over the top. So you have the texture, and if you just looked at that, you would think that was a distressed wood with the saw marks on it. This stuff looks beautiful when you put it in the house. We do this in a lot of our flips and our higher end rentals. But again, this is a great product. It's gonna be a little bit more expensive. All 3 of these are easily found at your local hardware store. Your Home Depot and Lowe's will carry most of them. The glue down version you don't see as often in Home Depot anymore, and what we do is we go to specific flooring supply companies to get those. There's some really good ones out there. We've got Shop the Boss in Dallas. We've got Floor and Decor. They have a few locations all around. And there's some direct opportunities also. But all the big brands make it. The Armstrongs and such, they're going to make these flooring. But these are what we're putting into properties. It'll last a long time. It's a great product. I think you'll be very happy if you put it in. And again, if you've got any questions, come to us. This is Kyle with McCaw Property Management. McCawPropertyManagement.com is our website, or McCawPM.com, and we'd love to hear from you. You don't have to be a client for me to help you out. Have a good one.